Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play VIII Part 17. In the previous video, Sir Carlin died. Maybe. Probably not. But we are now trying to investigate about the Nemo killer. You gotta say Hummel. You're back, Hummel. Something wrong? A lot more than something's wrong. Sir Carlin died while you were gone. Oh. Sorry that happened or whatever, or thanks. Happy to hear that. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this. Wait a minute. You disappeared while we were coming back to the village of Lick. And shortly after that, Sir Carlin got attacked. It's a hide. I mean, yes, he theoretically could have done the Carlin attack, but that would mean that there's two Nemo killers, which seems a little much. The Lombardia just happen to have two serial killers on it. Did you? Where did you disappear to? What were you doing? Can't divulge that information. What? Then that means string him up. Just a second, Sahad. Hummel can't be the culprit. He was with us when Little Pero told us to come back to the village. That's what they want you to think. There's no way he could have attacked Captain Barbarous. But he's got a hat, and he's shady. So I think we should string him up. I mean, you could still be an accomplice. Huh. True, I would transport a dead body if I was asked. That proves nothing. He's right. Why'd you disappear all of a sudden? Isn't it obvious? Because I was done working with you. Huh? The crime you're trying to solve is your business. My business lies elsewhere and has nothing to do with you. So I forced an unnecessary collaboration. You helped us fight a hippo. That doesn't even make any sense. You helped us with a lot of pointless shit. Well, you got a point, I suppose. I don't think his past actions are relevant to this incident. Let's just leave him alone for now. It's not like he really accomplished anything by killing the hippo. The nameless stripper is going to get in the way of me fulfilling my duty. It would have helped you, but there's no threat to me. Go ask somebody else. Words of a man about to be stabbed. Oh my god, what bother watering the plants? Huh? Did I notice anything? You say that, but I just joined the village. Even though I'm a child genius, there's some things I don't know. Like, what the fuck is with the storks? I keep being told that's how children are made, but I ain't never seen a stork. Sir Carlin was attacked here because there's no one else around. Then we heard the scream when we arrived on the scene, plus whoever it was that Sir Carlin saw. Whoever it has to be hiding somewhere. Sir Carlin sounds like he's being selfish and stole some food supplies. He was kind of a jerk, but he died. Kind of a jerk? Okay. He was kind of a jerk prior to stealing our boat and food and leaving us all to potentially die. That's, you know, I don't think we should have, like, executed him if he'd come back or anything, but he took an action. That action had consequences. Now, will they have consequences? I don't know, because I have zero faith that they'll actually kill him off. May I have one of your time, Dr. Kiergaard? You asking us any information about the incident? Let me think. First Captain Barbarous is attacked, then Sir Carlin. Nothing about their wounds seemed particularly suspicious to me. You think it's more noteworthy that the wounds themselves weren't life-threatening. Is that important somehow? Perhaps. I don't want to overthink things. The culprit is a coward. The attacks were warnings. Yes, I can't imagine why the culprit wouldn't have killed them outright. I suppose Sir Carlin did die later. Maybe the culprit was just toying with his victims first to fill them with fear. That's something I would do. Perhaps he wanted to slowly chip away at their psyches before he struck again. Would someone dub the Nameless Ripper really be so methodical? If only we knew his weapon of choice, he could defend ourselves better. I'm afraid all I know about his weapon is how sharp it is, like a scalpel a doctor might use. I expected some manner of bladed implement. I see. What's that in your neck, Doctor? That's how you were attacked too. Oh, this? This is just the remnants of a sunburn I received a while back. Had me scared for a minute there. Before I ended up here, I was actually staying in a country called Otago. You haven't heard of it. It's very cool. There's like these dragons and they're pieces of shit and I hate them. I mean, you'll learn about it in the future. You'll learn about it in the future. I spend much of my time outdoors doing medical work in the sun. Otago. I've heard many stories about it from my father. It sucks. Don't go there. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, VIII was a pretty good time. VIII, don't go to VIII though. Stay away from that hellhole. I forget the name of the island in that game, but there'd be a mysterious land where giant beasts roam. Have you heard of it too, Adol? Tell me more about Otago. I don't really know. They did mention at the start of the game that Adol's really wanting to go to Otago. I don't really know why, because even in VIII, when you go to Otago, it's just kind of Adol's there. It's not like he has any particular reason for being there. Adol explains that he's always interested to hear stories about the Kingdom of Otago. Why? Now's the time for stories of adventure. I'm just gonna, you know, you guys don't know it yet, but I'm gonna save the damn world by the time I get there. I'm happy to share stories about all I've seen and heard. Shouldn't you focus on solving this case first? I have plenty of time to gab with Kiergaard later, Adult. No, I won't, because we'll have to kill him, because he's the damn Ripper. If further questions for me, feel free to drop by. Please be careful as you pursue this killer. We will, thank you. Granted, I feel like her mentioning the marking on his neck is like a little too obvious, so now I'm like, maybe it's not him. But of the people here, he's the one that makes the most sense. Wish I knew who was on the hill when Sir Carlin was attacked. It's a focus on my blacksmith and I tune out everything that's going on. So I wish I could help you figure out where everyone was when the incident went down. Really frustrating, we still don't know where the Nameless is hiding. How are we gonna smoke this guy out? Nameless? I heard a lot when I was on Rome in business. I heard he's a horrific murderer who takes pleasure in killing. Sir Carlin, huh? Yeah, he's annoying, but now I think about it, I get where he was coming from. I don't. That, and I know nobles who are way more rude than him. That said, I don't like this much. I mean, I'm not saying we should have actually eaten him. Would his life had had more meaning if we'd eaten him? Yes.
See you later.
Nobody's arguing that.
Hey, welcome.
But, nah, I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend I give a shit that he died.
See you later.
Oh, wait. Does this take 10? It takes 10. For a spirit necklace. Casway Village is a gathering place for complete strangers. If you think someone's suspicious, there's no end to the accusations. It's not like we can trust anyone at all. I'm leaving this to you. If we can't take care of this, then we have no hope of escaping. You got any quests? What? No quests! What the heck's happening outside? I've been here for both times. I don't know anything. I just want to know why this person is doing this. What purpose can it serve?
Welcome.
I don't know.
Please come again.
Why do anybody commit murder? Can I help you guys? Yes, we're investigating the incident right now. You think you could help us? Ask Luke if you had any ideas. I don't know. Well... Actually, I'm wondering why Sir Carlin was the first victim. Why him of all people? Probably because he was the easiest target. Is that the only reason? Nameless is very deliberate about where and when he left his motes. As if his true goal was to sow dread and paranoia among us. Maybe that's what Nameless really enjoys, playing mind games with his victims. Indeed, Sir Carlin seemed rather mentally distressed by everything. But now that I think about it, that may have been intentional too. Sir Carlin already had a reputation for causing problems in the village. The mental trauma of believing his life to be in danger only made those problems worse. Now that he's dead, the village's morale has never been lower. Perhaps that was the true motive behind Nameless's crime. Well, if he wanted my morale to be low, he should have killed somebody else. Nameless is... I mean, well, obviously he's insane. Yes, he also might be exceptionally cunning too. Yeah, but I'm not going to give him that. Oh, hearing all that, I'm starting to think the same thing myself. I must say I'm very impressed with your analytical skills, Licht. They're nothing special. I'm just the newest member of the village, so it's easier for me to examine this objectively. Oh, really? Where I'm staying, you seem to be a highly educated sort. I agree. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living? I was a medical resident. Medical resident? Means he was trained to become a doctor. The attending physician aboard the Lombardia asked me to cover for him. What are the chances there were 2 doctors on the ship? I never imagined I'd wind up in this situation. What a disaster! Was the original doctor, was his name Kiergaard? Can't be that though, because it said Barbaros knew the guy that he's filling in for. Let's remember this for later, Adol. I'm just saying, I was onto the Kiergaard guy from the very start. As soon as he had that weird, creepy comment about women, okay? I was onto his ass. I just want to know why this person is doing this. What purpose can it serve?
Please, take your time.
Get new
Please
stuff.
come again.
Seems our investigation is already underway. Sorry to rely on you for everything. We don't mind. Adol minds. Ain't your fault, Captain. Problem affects the whole village. Ask Captain Barbaros if he remembers anything else. So there's one thing. Since that something wasn't quite right. What do you mean? Well, I felt like I shouldn't have been stabbed. My chest was like, that's not supposed to be in there. And other such things. It happened right when I was attacked. I already told you I couldn't get a clear view of my attacker. That's because he was already a few melee away from me. That's pretty far away from could cut someone. It is. Happens so fast, perhaps I was misremembering things. Try thinking outside the box. Yeah, after reading Nameless's note, I was convinced he attacked me with a knife. Could have been something else. This mystery is getting even bigger. Might be a useful clue. I should pass this along to Euron. Try and get some rest, Captain. Yeah, she's right. You got your cute little daughter waiting for you back home. And if you're not all better when we bring you back home, she'll be ticked off at us. You don't know how right you are. Only 2 years old, but she's very strong for her age. Still, she's in the gym, getting swole. Captain, one of my passengers is falling victim to a madman. Those matters settled, I must fulfill my duty as captain. Please let me make this right. Of course. Well, if we catch that criminal. I don't think it's fair to... I'm not giving Nemo the credit for Carlin, alright? Carlin died because he was a dumbass. / if he died. We finished talking to everyone? Yes, I think we've gathered some decent information too. Euron hasn't arrived to meet us yet. Suppose we control the village while we wait. Huh? What is it? None, I just thought I saw someone walking outside the village. Near the entrance, I cast would know better than to do that. Right, because they were told not to leave the village. So at Castaway, you should ask them to return to the village at once. You have some spare time. Let's go check this out, Adol. Adol's ready to start slashing. Adol's not used to all this story stuff, okay? Adol's got ADHD. If Adol isn't fighting a boss every 2 videos, his ass gets antsy. I am enjoying this, though.
Where did he go?
Thought I saw him heading downstream along the river. This way.
Are you sure? No one is here.
Huh?
There's an invisible Glinty.
Wait! Stop!
Oh no, you're gonna get strung up.
Huh?
It's a wire.
What was that?
Don't move.
Hold on.
You're gonna get sliced up.
Okay. Something cut my neck? How?
Over there, Adol! There's something near that tree.
Always knew trees were sus. Adol picked up a thin metallic strand of wire. Yeah, that's it. What is that? It's like steel wire. What's it doing over here? How do you notice this? I may not look like it, but I got eyes like a hawk. I can't see fish in the water. Can't keep my family fed. What are you guys doing? Neuron. Adol explained. Steel wire. Does it belong to you? Oh, watch your damn mouth. I didn't mean that you did it. I meant like, did you have some on you? And that it was stolen. Part of a trap used by Roman guerrilla warfare units. Huh? What do you mean? Trap uses a special type of steel wire and tree branches. This is military grade steel wire, I'm damn sure of it. Shoots out when the trap is stepped on, ripping the poor bastard to shreds. You're lucky that pretty little head of yours didn't go rolling into the grass. My word. It's okay, we wouldn't have been able to show it on screen anyway, so you're safe. So we're being lured into a trap? Wait a second. The nameless Ripper be part of the Roman military? Seems likely. But that means... Huh? Well, obviously it's not him, dumbass. If it was him, he wouldn't have just explained everything. Good point, I guess it makes me a suspect. Now, if I was the nameless, why'd I reveal my methods to you? Yeah, you're right. Damn, either way, I don't like this. Where are you going? Report to Captain Barbaros and share my findings with you like we agreed. Well, now I'll clear my name so I can nail that nameless bastard to the wall. Agree with me, will ya? I see. But turn that around is not the culprit either. I swear I'm getting real sick of this nameless crap. Sounds like you managed to get some useful information though. As Lich said, Nameless likes to play mind games with his victims. I'd assume this man is a very intelligent individual. I forget what happened when Captain Barbaros was ambushed. He must manage to cut him without being at close range. It makes sense if he used a steel wire trap instead of a blade. It's true. Based on the use of these traps, you can surmise he has a connection to the Roman military. I also need to know whether this person is an outsider or a member of the village. I don't know anyone else who's part of the Roman military. Consider the possibility it's the work of an outsider. Either way, we don't want anyone else to become a victim. Hey Loxia, how's your cut healing? It's fine. It wasn't. Thanks to Zahad, the cut wasn't that deep. I was planning to ask Dr. Kiergaard to examine it later. Dr. Kiergaard is a testament. Bro, this man is so. He's dead to rights. I got his ass. The wounds I sustained yesterday have been healing well thanks to him. Wait a minute. I just remember something funny the doctor said. He said he'd been in some exotic country recently. Which country? one of the adults is in to visit. Otago, I'm sure they haven't had any murders there in Otago recently. Jeez, what was his name again? Yes, dang Greek. Yes, he mentioned having visited the kingdom of Otago not long ago. The gasp. Wait, say that again? Dr. Kiergaard said that he visited Otago not long ago? Is that unusual or something? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is true. I forgot about it. In universe, they're still at war, right? So getting between them shouldn't be easy. Otago's a war with the Roman Empire. You can't just come and go from there as you please. Well, I mean... Right, even that on I haven't been able to set foot in Otago yet. Yeah, but you guys are trying. Maybe you're just not good at it. Only a select few can freely enter Otago. You have to be a government official or a soldier in the Roman military. I feel kind of, because I mean, I thought this man was like, he was on my shit list from the start. As soon as he said that, oh, for a woman thing. You know, everyone knows the pipeline. You say something, oh, you say something mildly sexist, and before you know it, you're a serial killer. You sure about that? Dr. Kiergaard isn't that important. He's not a soldier either. He's just a doctor. A doctor in the military? Maybe he's a field medic. Maybe. This is starting to make too much sense. Dr. Kiergaard's such a kind man. He couldn't possibly be... Is he a kind man? I'm just saying, my scumbag radar went off from the start. Like the doc is away. He was here earlier when we were gathering information. He's not here, that certainly makes what I'm about to do easier. Down there, maybe? What are you... Bingo. But that's... the exact same steel wire used in the trap that nearly decapitated you, Lox. Now, there is the possibility that he's being framed. We should entertain that. There's evidence, I have no doubt that he's the culprit behind this. Captain? Rather unfortunate. Adol, apprehend Dr. Kiergaard before he claims another victim. I can't do that. I don't know, I just wanted to say it. I know you feel that, Adol, but still, we can't ignore this either. Things are going different. Earlier, Loxia wouldn't be here right now. I know. That's why I can't do that. Okay? I'm joking. I like Loxia. As long as she doesn't become boring. Which is what I'm worried about, like, when they do the whole, like, oh, she's not going to be, like, mean to Adol anymore. Like, her being mean to Adol was, like, some personality. Adol, the doctor's probably still in the village somewhere. Please be careful. We will. Let's go. I mean, because I'm trying to think, how did that whole conversation play out? Because it wasn't like, because I mean, in theory, Uran could be framing the doctor, and he's the killer. That is theoretically possible. But based on how that conversation went, the thing about Otago, which is kind of the main pivot, that wasn't brought up by Uran. So I didn't feel like he was directing the conversation to have a certain conclusion. And plus, this kind of stuff has gone on long enough that I'm pretty sure it's just going to be Kiergaard did it. What's that scary look? Did you find the criminal? Fill me on the details later. Just be careful. And if we were actually in a mystery game whose whole purpose was to find the Nemo killer, I'd be like, nah, man, it's not Kiergaard. He's a red herring. Even though I also think he's a scumbag. From the looks of you have identified the criminal. Our opponent is an infamous murderer. I can't help you, but I can advise caution. What do you mean you can't help me? You can, you just don't want to. Idiot. The doctor? It's weird, he was just at the clinic. Nothing happened to him. Keep quiet about this until everything's been settled. We have to prioritize keeping everyone safe. I'll leave it to you. Yeah, leave it to me. I'll remain here in case the doctor comes back. And then I'll handle him with my dogi crushers. Finally time to end this. Followed him all the way to this island. He's not getting away from me. Dr. Kierkegaard. Haven't seen him in the lodge. Something happened to him? Oh, something happened to him, alright. Gonna get his bare butt back and balls spanked by Adol. Dr. Kierkegaard. Haven't seen the guy all day. You don't think he's... I'm watching my back. You should do the same. Dr. Kierkegaard? He hadn't come here. What happened? Was it you? What? You're such a little gremlin. Maybe down towards the beach? That are you up top? I don't see you up there. Wait. You see anything, Pero? Hurry up, capture.
Oh, hello, Adol. Something the matter? Why so serious? Has someone else been hurt?
Nice weather we're having today, Dr. Kierkegaard. Thank God for that, huh? Now, I don't have to try to apprehend you in the rain.
Oh dear. Officer, you're on. You never got the chance to rendezvous with your partner on the ship, did you?
That because he was in the soup?
I knew it. You're the bastard who killed him. Kierkegaard. Or should I say, the Nameless Ripper.
So it was you, Doctor. But why?
Bravo! Simply beautiful.
Mad Doll. The most powerful of all the dolls.
When this began, you castaways were perfect strangers to one another. But look at you now. Look how your bond and trust has flourished. All for the sake of survival. Beautiful. There is no better way to describe it.
The hell are you talking about?
Consider, if you will, an opposing perspective. Had we not washed ashore, had I not made myself a threat, that beauty would have died in the womb.
What the hell are you talking about? Everybody was friends before you started doing stuff.
That's absurd!
Can I just push this guy off the cliff?
Don't listen to this lunatic. He's a serial killer.
Come quietly, Dr. Kierkegaard. This is a deserted island. There is nowhere for you to run.
Well, it is a very big deserted island, to be fair.
Whoa!
There's no way that man moves that
Such
fast.
as I to exist? Your unjust treatment is the real cruelty!
Shit, he knows about there not being any fall damage. Ah! My own joke used against me. Damn, he's getting away. At all. Pursue him at once. I like the idea of a boss fight that's just a guy. Pero, follow Dr. Kierkegaard and report his whereabouts to Adol. Roger, I'll tell you where Kierkegaard is. Good boy, we're counting on you. Pero will guide you along Dr. Kierkegaard's escape path, Adol. Listen to him accordingly. Oh shit. See, not bad, Barbaros. Once Dogi and I take care of things here, we'll be right behind you. What about your wounds? This is far more important. If we lose sight of Kiergaard, he'll pose an even greater threat to us. I want Dogi and the others to guard the village. The rest of us will pursue him. Understood, but please don't push yourself. The nameless are doing with that all. Be on guards at all time. I'm glad I didn't upgrade Hummel's weapon, little asshole. I think I understand the situation now. Whoever this killer is, we just can't let him run free. We're all counting on you. What do you mean, whoever the killer is? I guess you don't know yet? I need to hurry more to the plans to get back to the others. Nameless could be anywhere. Please be careful. Well, I'll have you know, you need one less eggplant for dinner tonight. Like the clinic doctor just ran by. He's a nameless ripper. Makes sense, I suppose. Going after him, then you won't be in my way. See what I said. Doesn't concern you. I'm brooding, okay? This is my brooding hour. It's so noisy outside. You found the criminal. You gotta trace him down. Please be careful. You told me that Dr. Kiergaard was the mastermind? I believed in that guy. Yikes, I guess my eyes aren't up to snuff. You ain't got the radar like me. Someone just passed by. Was that Dr. Kiergaard? Can you explain what's going on for me? So I guess you're going to be our doctor replacement, like gameplay-wise. I didn't really think about that, but that was another hint that Kiergaard was the guy. I'm right behind you with the captain. Get a move on and watch your back. Gather everyone to a single location and stay there. I'll return with Adol. Leave this place to you.
Yeah.
Damn it, I couldn't stop him. The doctor escaped. Please go after him. At speed. It isn't normal. Hey, Adol's fought Chester, alright? His ass ain't as fast as Chester. Kiergaard, east! East! What the fuck is east? Oh, like he's heading east. I don't know where the hell that is. Let's hurry, Adol. Okay, because it's this way. It's like when you're using the GPS and they say, oh, you know, proceed northwest. Like, I don't know what the hell northwest is. Let me just look at the damn North Star real quick. Oh, wait, it's 1 p.m.
Adol, straight ahead.
I presume you mean this way.
Kiergaard, up ahead.
Brace yourself, Adol.
Adol. We finally caught up.
We've only been gone for like 60 seconds.
Where's that nameless son of a bitch?
We haven't found him yet. I believe Pero is still looking for him.
Found! Found!
Looks like he came back.
Found girl! Found girl!
Girl.
A girl?
What's he talking about? Huh?
Maybe the little girl from the captain's quarters? Yep, I think that's her. Yeah, it is. That's a damn trap.
She's not moving. Could she be a castaway? She seems rather young.
We gotta act fast or she'll be beast chow.
Kind of like Adol having his hand on his sword. It does kind of reveal that that sheath is a little, like, unwieldy. Like, fully extending it out feels like that would be really awkward. Because this arm is already just kind of, like, extended just to, like, grab onto the handle, much less, you know, pull the thing all the way out.
We can't afford to lose any more survivors.
I feel like I'd pull a muscle trying to do that. I said it was a damn trap. Oh my god, there is blood in this game. He's fine.
My leg! This must be one of Nameless's traps. Please be on your guard.
Adol just flashguard the trap. Just roll right into it, Adol.
Think he's nearby?
Knew I made the right choice capturing that lost little urchin.
He used that kid as bait.
That's what I told you guys. You didn't listen to me.
Underhanded cur! How dare he!
We gotta treat the captain's wound.
He's fine.
I wouldn't waste your time. I'm all but certain his femoral artery has been sliced clean through.
Oh, he barely ran into it.
Even if you treat his wound right away, his odds of survival are grim at best.
I just put a few mangoes in his mouth.
No!
Adol, please. Dr. Kiergaard. No, Nameless. Capture him.
Captain?
Drowsiness is a well-known symptom of exsanguination. That makes 2 victims now. If you bother to count, Sir Carlin, of course. And now I shall take my leave.
Get back here!
Barbara is painful. Barbara is sad. Hate Kierkegaard. Kierkegaard. I always want to say Kierkegaard. He appears to be unconscious. He's probably fine. I can't stop the flow of blood. What are you doing after him? Don't let everything we've gone through go to waste. Hey, do you want some healing potions? Yeah, you can only get the true end if your entire inventory is still full of healing potions from the start of the game. Otherwise, Barbaros dies. But by abstaining, we get the super secret true ending, right? Obviously, Adol's gonna be the one to pursue you.
I could see it in your clear eyes, the passion burning deep inside you. And when I first met you, I could tell at that exact moment, you are a worthy target.
You have your sights set on Adol now?
I didn't expect the other castaways to survive long on this island. I thought they would fall prey to beasts once despair set in, or they would fight amongst themselves after all semblance of order had broken down. But I was wrong. You, the captain, and the village have given them hope. Everyone has begun to work toward the common goal of escaping this island. It's just so beautiful. It would be so tragic if something terrible were to happen to you or the captain. Why, the mere thought sends a quiver down my spine.
That's why you attacked the captain? And why you're going after Adol?
Not just them. That stuffed shirt Carlin, and that little girl, too. You've done terrible things no man should ever do, Doctor.
Who are you to tell me what I should and should not do? As one who bears the burden of evil, I took the only normal course of action.
The burden of evil? I have to be evil.
Yes. I am the counterpart.
It's what I was born to be.
Of righteousness such as yourself, Admiral.
I'm the most evolved form of the natural contrarian.
People can only advance when they have land to tread on. Progress cannot be made without 2 diametrically opposing forces.
Wrong.
Good and evil. With these concepts, we give meaning to society and history. Do you think the world as you know it would still exist without evil? And yet, the existence of evil is seen as a blight to be purged without hesitation. Does that not seem irrational to you?
You're insane.
My man attended 3 Psych 101 or Philosophy 101 classes.
Never thought I'd meet anyone who was rotten to their core.
I never expected this conversation to result in mutual understanding between us. After all, the conflict between good and evil is inevitable.
Yeah, get ready.
Go!
Whatever. Dude's
Guess
a
we're
complete and
fighting our
total
way out of
nerd
this
loser.
We cannot afford to lose you, Adol. Let's face him together.
History only concerns itself with the results. Therefore, in the name of evil, I will rip my
Wiseman.
way into the pages of history.
Wiseman! Oh no.
Come! The doctor will see you now!
You think he pretended to be a doctor just so he could deliver that line?
All right.
What do you do exactly? Okay. I can't move.
Allow me.
The squad is not doing all right.
Leave it to me!
I can't fucking move.
Right there.
Alright, can you not guard that? I feel like my timing was pretty good there.
Are you okay? Please die.
I like the please die, that's a great line. Okay, your dash is pretty bad here.
Let's go! Eat this!
Man, we do approximately negative damage. Okay, I just need him to like attack me.
Let's begin!
Hey, you alright?
For some reason I can't block with that, and I got instant hit out before I could do anything.
Is that all? That's dangerous! Please die!
I feel like that attack I should be blocking.
Let's go!
How about this?
Man, I feel like I'm hitting the button.
All right.
Come on!
Does it really do that little damage?
Bring it on!
How about this?
Why does it only do 20 damage?
Right there!
This is really bad!
Right there!
Like, how is it? Okay, so I guess it's maybe you can't block the initial thing, but just the explosion?
Embarrassing.
Because I'm definitely, like, my timing is right, as far as I'm concerned. For some reason now we can flash guard him when I just couldn't do it earlier, or flash move.
Hey, you alright?
I'm gonna finish it! Exquisite!
That's a pretty meme. Exquisite.
Effort is oh so beautiful.
I don't like. How did that not hit me?
What you've done is unforgivable, Dr. Kiergaard.
Yeah.
I don't even
we'll
really
make you pay for
get
what
that
you
attack.
Something's coming. Be careful. Now move.
I just didn't hit the button.
I won't let you escape.
Leave it to me.
That's dangerous. Please.
I don't really get that like attack he's doing in his second phase.
It's dangerous. Stay back.
I do have a hard time seeing him.
On guard.
Like because he's so small, like when Sahad is like in front of him, it's hard to see his attack.
I won't let you escape.
Just go ahead and take me out. Is this right before? Okay, because I do want to make a quick little save arena right outside. Because I mean, if Adol dies, we just, you know, unless he's already at low HP, we should just restart. It's faster.
Please die.
Yeah, I don't know. I do have a bit of a visibility issue here with like how small he is. What even hit me? Like what? I don't even know what's hitting me. Like I mean, it's not saying it's doing damage.
How about this?
Yes.
I mean, I feel like this isn't that hard.
All right, let's begin. How about this?
Like, what? How did that kill me? It said 350 damage, but we had 600 HP. Make it make sense.
All right, let's begin.
Like, I can't fucking see him.
I won't let you escape.
I mean, his attacks are really fast, but like, I need to have clear visual acuity.
Let's begin. How about this?
There's nothing really I could do there. They're still active.
All right.
They needed to make this man 12 foot tall. All right.
Over here.
I won't let you escape.
Do the thingy. He wouldn't do the thingy.
All right.
Over here.
Now fall.
I won't let you escape. Please die. That's dangerous.
How is that not a flash move?
All right, let's begin. Take
That's dangerous.
What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Yeah, I think I kind of just need them on to fix so I can see the boss. What in the fuck are you talking about?
Danger! Stay back!
All right, let's begin.
The wire attack is absolute hell.
I won't let you escape.
Because it's like it's an instant attack. Basically, and now I'm just stuck.
I won't let you escape. This is tough. All right, let's begin. I won't let you escape.
An opening.
Is that all? All right, let's begin.
Take it.
Man, he has so much HP though.
How about this?
But it's like the stupid traps. Like I don't know what you're supposed to do about them. Because it's like if you have to back away when he does it.
Let's begin.
I fundamentally don't believe I didn't hit the button in time. I do feel like the detection on Flash Guard and Flash Move is a lot worse in this game. Than in the prior games. And it's kind of worth it because I do like the way Flash Guard works way more. With it just being, fuck you.
All right, let's begin. Is that a... I have to heal.
The controller's conspiring against me.
Your effort is oh so beautiful!
Okay, this is our best run by far.
Dr. Kiergaard.
Yeah, we'll make you pay for what you've done.
I cannot see a damn thing. Oh, this is it. This is it.
I got stronger again.
Wow, that went from being like fucking impossible to super easy. The main thing I did, I did a few different things there. Well, for a while I actually experimented with changing my flash guard and evade buttons to the triggers, and I kind of like it more, but like it felt actually a little bit more consistent. The problem was we were fighting like 15 hours of muscle memory, so I just switched back. I didn't feel it wasn't worth trying to rewrite my brain for a marginal benefit. And then I think it's just one of the benefits of the double flash move thing is it does let you really see where the timing is for all the attacks. Since you can like chain flash moves into flash moves, which is really kind of overpowered, but I also feel like it feels overpowered, but it also feels like almost needed in a way. And the thing is, a lot of his attacks, the timing is like you have to flash guard as you're being hit. Or as you're being hit. Like, you have to either do it really late or really early on a lot of his attacks. And it just kind of varies. There's not much of a pattern to it. Like, I'm trying to think. What's one that's super... Like his swipes, when he does like the multi-hit swipe attack, you have to guard basically after you're hit, which is really unintuitive. Because you would think you would guard, you know, either as you're being hit or slightly before. No, it's like basically after he finishes his swipe, that's when you guard, which is really weird. But then the flash moves also have slightly different time. Like for the flash moves, you want to roll into his attack, so you have to dodge before he's doing it, which I think is maybe what throws me off in this game, is because I feel like in 7 and 4, flash move and flash guards had the same timings. It was just which did you want to do, which usually was flash guard just because it was you know, you get the auto crits. But I think in this game the reason why I've been preferring flash moves so much, or I find them more consistent, is because you flash guard before you're being hit. Whereas it feels like you have to flash guard, like, or you flash move before you're being hit, but flash guard, you have to flash guard after you're being hit. Which is something that's really hard to notice in the moment, but when I just put the enemy on defensive, and I would flash move and just stay in the time slow, by, like, continually doing it over and over, the timings became a lot more apparent, which made the fight easier.
You're more resilient.
But I think I'm having a better understanding of why I feel like things are inconsistent. And it's because flash move and flash guards have different timings for the same attacks, which is a little weird. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but...
Adventurer, was it? You pose such a challenge.
I just don't feel like that's the way it worked in the previous games, which is why I maybe been thrown off more. Because I feel like I'm guarding as I'm being hit, but it's like I'm actually guarding still too early. But it's not all attacks are like that. Some attacks you do have to guard early, like before you're hit, which is why it just feels so inconsistent, I guess. And that wasn't super noticeable
This
until
island is the perfect breeding ground for evil.
I just did most of the fight at, like, you know, half speed because of the flash move stuff.
I've no intention of letting things end here.
It does feel like, though, if you ever lose your invulnerability in this fight, you're potentially screwed. Because, like, if the traps, that's an instant death pretty much. Wires are an instant death. His second phase slam attack with the thingies is weird because they have, like, really, really small hitboxes, it feels like. So a lot of the times it feels like you should be getting hit, but you're not. So that attack, like, feels really dangerous, but it isn't that dangerous. But also, if it does hit you, you instantly die.
No, he's gonna get away! Whoa!
I think it falls victim to basically every boss in this game, which is like, it just has one attack that's like, did we really need this? Which is the traps. The traps are terrible because I was never able to flash guard them a single time, even when I was like fishing for it. So either they have like such abnormally weird timing, or it's impossible. And the animation for it looks the same as all of his animations. So it's hard to tell that like, oh, okay, I can't flash guard this, or I can't flash move this, until he's already hit you with traps that do all of your HP instantly. And even if you dodge them, then you can't be near him, and if you disengage from him, he starts sending out the wires, and then you're fucked.
A steel wire trap. We cannot blindly rush him.
No, that's actually how you do the fight. You beat the fight by blindly rushing him.
Damn, how prepped is this guy?
Next time will be much more fun. Now then. What?
The primordial?
Something good and evil. Oh no. Where?
What is this sensation?
Oh, nom his ass up. This guy can die. He's Wiseman. He's legally allowed to die in a Falcom game.
Ah, yes. This is death.
Maybe the Primordial is just Adol's biggest fan. Because he is kind of stalking him. I mean, I guess this is his arena, but yeah, overall, definitely was annoyed by the Wiseman fight in the moment, like basically every boss. It's really just the traps. The traps suck. Everything else is kind of okay once I got used to it. It just felt really frustrating in the moment to be like, I feel like I'm guarding this. Why is it not counting? But what it ended up being, I think, is that the times when I felt like when I was flash guarding, I was actually, what I feel like those should have not counted, because I feel like they were so late or so early, but that's just the way the fight works.
Well, that was unexpected.
Yes, things certainly took a turn just now. We must hurry back to the captain right away. Let's go,
I
Adol.
do think the visual issues are a definite problem as well. Like, if you don't... Like, what I did is I did, like, maybe 4 or 5 attempts where I just had the AI on defensive, so I could actually see what the hell he's doing, and that helped. But it kind of sucks because the AI does do a lot of damage, especially if you're staying in, like, constant flash guard and flash move. Like, your damage output is, like, significantly higher if the AI is on offensive. So that kind of sucks.
That's right. We gotta hurry.
Where it's like you kind of need to have them on offensive to do the fight in any sort of meaningful, quick fashion. But if you have it on offensive, it is impossible to see shit. You just have to go on like pure like muscle memory game sense. Which after doing the fight for like 30 minutes I was able to, but at the start I definitely couldn't. That attack is still impossible. Alright, we should call it because we're definitely over time probably. What is this? I don't know. I mean, this attack was like kind of good for that fight because he would get knocked into the air, but... Okay, I remember this thing kind of. Oh shit, I didn't mean to proc this. Alright, we're gonna call it here.
Captain Barbaros!
As soon as it gives me a chance to
Back.
pause dialogue. Okay. We'll call it here, and next time we will pick back up. But yeah, overall, I like the fight. It just takes a while. I guess that's the issue, is that like the visual tells for the game feel a little off at times. But once you understand the timing, it is pretty consistent. So in that sense, the game is well made. Maybe it's just like some of the animations don't feel completely the way I feel like they should work. Like the timing windows are not super intuitive to me, at least. I don't know, maybe I'm alone in that, or it's just that's the way I'm feeling while playing. But yeah, pretty good. I would rate that on better than the spider boss, better than the worm boss, probably a little bit more enjoyable than the T-Rex fight. I mean, the T-Rex fight's really good because it's like the only problem with it is the roar attack. Everything else is well done. It's just a little basic. I don't know, what is my favorite boss in this game? Probably, I really like the first half of the chameleon fight. But then the ads kind of suck. Tree's kind of annoying. I don't know. Oh, the hippo. The hippo is definitely my favorite boss, I think. Third phase is kind of shit, but like the first two phases are pretty good, other than the second attack. But every boss has like the one attack or the one thing that I'm like, it'd be so good if it wasn't for this one thing. Which, granted, that's like the history of the entire series, basically. There's like every boss has like one thing that I'm like, I don't like this. Not just because like it's annoying or hard to deal with, but I feel like this is not good. Alrighty, let's actually call it here for real this time. I am Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next, I almost said the next boss, the next part. And bye, guys.